good. Come on up.
Hi, Marlena.
Hi. Want some coffee?
Yeah. Oh, thanks. How's Kayla? How's she doing?
There's no news yet. She's still unconscious and critical.
What about Chris? Is he still at the hospital?
He won't leave.
Oh. Or Roman. How's he taking it?
Roman's out of town.
What? His sister is on her deathbed and he's out of town?
Well, I guess it's real important.
Yeah, well, I hope it's very important.
I'm sure it is.
Wait a minute. Let me see. No, he's not out. He's going across water.
Really? Gene, don't tell anybody about your impression, all right?
Is it true?
I don't know. He hasn't even told me where he is, but I know he wouldn't want anybody to know about what your impression was.
Okay. Top secret. Mum's the word.
I guess it is. I don't even know where he went.
Look. I won't say a word, but what do you want me here for?
Oh. Gene, I have a list over here I'm going to show you. Excuse me. It's a list of all the people admitted to the hospital for a drug overdose.
That is a long list.
I know it is, I know. Now, just look at that, and I'm going to call Doug's place and make a dinner reservation. Marlena.
Well, Marlena, hello. What can I do for you this evening?
I'd like a reservation for 2 for dinner for Gene and myself.
That's what I like to hear. What time?
About 45 minutes.
You got it. See you then.
You know, it's too bad we didn't get more information out of her.
We did find Gene. She told us the sold of the drugs. Now, if we could find him, we could maybe find his supplier.
You think after that experience she's going to go back to him?
I don't know. It's hard to say. Some kids overdose and go right back to drugs. This young man here has overdosed twice in the last 2 months.
Okay, so the deal is that we're supposed to contact these kids to get some sort of information to find out where they're getting their dope, right?
Yes. And I'd like to help them, too. Now, I looked up the records for the last year of admissions, and this year is far higher than last year.
It's a terrible problem. We do have to do something.
I know. I was thinking that what I would do is I'd open a shelter on the riverfront, and maybe they would come to me.
Type of a shelter.
A shelter where kids come and they get a meal, they get a place to sleep if they need it.
Oh, that way you'd be able to counsel them.
Well, what I try to do is be their friend first and gain their confidence. They don't really want help at first.
I think it's a great idea. It's kind of like killing 2 birds with 1 stone.
I think so, too.
Well, okay, look, you know what? I think I'll be able to help you find a storefront.
Gene, that's wonderful. Now, let's get these things packed up, and I want to go see if Oliver has any news for us. Hello, Julie.
Marlena, Eugene.
Hello?
Hi.
Are you leaving?
Yes, I'm leaving to have a meeting with a client about a decorating job. And you're having dinner.
Yes, we are.
Well, swell. I hope it's a great one for you. Excuse me.
You know there's anything strange about her?
Can you be more specific?
She was wearing a coat underneath her fur coat.
She was?
And they say I'm the one who's eccentric.
Hello, Dr. Evans. Eugene. 2 for dinner?
Yes.
Yes, how are you, Oliver?
I'm fine, thank you.
Listen, Oliver, did you see Julie? I mean, she was wearing a coat underneath her coat.
She was?
You don't have any idea why, do you?
No. Maybe there's a full moon. Everybody's been acting kind of crazy today. Can I show you to your table?
Sure, thank you.
And I'll send Dave over to take your orders.
Oliver, could we have a few minutes together?
Well, surely. Let me go and clear off this table and I'll be back.
Well, take your time. We'll take some time to order.
I sure hope he can help us.
So do I. You're worried about Roman.
How did you... Forget I asked. Sometimes you are positively spooky.
Well, don't worry about him. He's fine.
I can't help it. I don't know where he is. I don't know what he's doing. I'm worried sick about him.
Well, my vibes say that what he's doing is okay and where he is fine.
Oh, that feels good.
I hope he realizes what a deal he has.
What a deal.
Yes, you. I wish I had somebody who loved me as much as you love him. Who would fight for him like a tigress. But then again, I have my impressions.
Tell me about your impressions.
That I'm going to be falling in love this year.
Oh.
That sounds like a great idea, Dr. Evans.
I think so.
Yeah, I know I sure could have used a place like that myself from time to time.
Oliver, do you have any names for us?
Yes, I have just a few. Now, most of these kids aren't into drugs too heavily. They attend school pretty regularly.
You think they'll talk to me?
I don't know. But if you're really serious about a shelter, like you say, maybe they might. I know there's a lot of lonely kids out there.
Where do they get the money for this dope?
Well, usually they start out by sneaking money from their parents. Some of them start pushing drugs themselves, and in some cases even turn to prostitution.
Oliver, I had no idea before I began trying to find the people that set Roman up how serious that problem is. I'd like to help them.
It really is a big problem, Dr. Evans.
You know, I've been trying to find a place for Marlena to have a shelter. Do you have any idea?
Well, I haven't seen any place, but I'll certainly keep my eyes open.
Thank you.
Excuse me, Oliver. Doug's on the phone. He'd like to speak to you.
Oh, that's the boss. Excuse me.
I want you to be careful. Tell me where you're going. I won't tell anybody, I promise. Roman. Look out behind you! Okay. You're off the hook for now. No, you're not.
So, you changed your mind, Liz?
Don?
Marlena.
Well, what was that about Liz?
Nothing. She called a minute ago. What are you doing up so late?
I have to talk to you.
What is it? Something happened to Roman?
I don't know. I haven't heard a thing since he left Salem. It's driving me crazy.
I'm sorry.
I just got off the phone with Abe.
No news, huh?
I don't know. He hasn't heard anything, or if he has, he won't tell me about it.
Well, maybe he'll have heard something by morning.
Look, I know it's late, and I'm really sorry to bother you. I've got a feeling you might know something, and I've got a pretty good idea that's true.
Marlena, even if I did know something, I couldn't tell you.
Don.
Now, why don't you get some sleep, huh?
I can't.
You having nightmares or something?
Uh-huh.
You always give me cocoa when I couldn't sleep. With marshmallows.
You won't talk, huh?
Wish I had some news to tell you.
All right, I've got to go back to sleep. But I'm not giving up on this.
I'm sure you're not. Look, Marlene, you might as well know there's nothing I can tell you about Roman except he's off on a job. He's driving a truck. He'll be back soon.
Right, Roman, the truck driver.
Try not to worry, okay?
Okay, I'll try.
Good night, kid.
Good night.